Hey girls! We're
Hello,
back!
hello.
I'm not a stranger to the dark.
Chapter 4 of the game plan.
They say, 'cause we don't
Frankincense for focus, because we need to keep it under 15 minutes.
We're like at Shoba's house and Shoba's bed, just chilling out.
This Kavita's song. You like this song?
I love it because it's about power and empowering. Maybe I should have forwarded it to the chorus. Okay, it's coming. Okay guys, if you guys have your books, please do turn to chapter 4. Today we're talking about
Making your first class successful. So the 6 mistakes every stagnant business maker makes. That's what we're going to go through today, according to Sarah Harnisch's Game Plan book. Okay?
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is what are the mistakes that stagnant business makers make? Okay, first, they don't have a strong close when they wrap up their business, when they wrap up their workshop.
So what does that mean? That means after we do our workshops, we actually, we finish our presentation and everything, and then what? How do we get people to actually buy the kit? So a lot of times we don't know what to say, and or we don't have a strong concluding line.
Yeah.
Most of the time we say, okay, so that's it. That's
Let's
our
go to make and
presentation.
take, let's
yeah.
have some fun, yeah.
Yeah, so how do you actually get people to buy the kit? So one of the ways is to
Yes.
have a space.
A sign up space.
Yeah,
Your
sign-up
laptop is
space.
open and it's this is where you sign up. You tell them, okay, if you want to sign up for your kit, if you're interested in getting the kit, come here to go and see Kavita at that corner. She's got everything ready for you to sign up. So
Yeah.
making it clear that there is that option to sign up then and there.
And also it gets for personally it gets it out of the way, because that's a lot of us are shy to tell people. We don't want to sound like we're coming across like we're selling something, but
Yeah.
the fact is we're selling a healthier life, right? So you can even have a sign that says sign up today.
Yeah.
Right, beside
Yeah.
the computer. So that's one way. So it's having the point is to have a strong close.
Yes. So the next thing would be they keep tapping into the same friend circle. So, like if you have you've exhausted, let's say you've already tapped into like your
School friends.
you don't have to keep going there and trying to get them all to come
Don't
on board.
dwell,
Just
yeah.
move to the next group and start working on that group, and then maybe after some time you can go and check in on that group again, but give it some time and give it some space.
Yeah, and
Right.
if you're finding trouble, you think that I don't have any other groups and stuff, then you can always go to your Facebook
And scroll.
Yeah, because I'm sure all
Your
of you
name list. Don't
Yeah,
go
your name
keeping
list.
snooping around.
Yeah, so I'm sure all of you have more than like 100 friends
Yes,
at least
yes.
minimum. So maybe you can scroll through that and see what you can do from there.
Yeah, like so what I do is like when you go and go and scroll down, even my handphone, when I go and scroll, I realize, oh, where's my ex-colleague? I haven't spoken to her for a while, so I just get in touch and I'll say, hi, how are you doing? And then they'll be so excited to hear from you also too. I don't talk about oils, I don't talk about the business.
Okay.
I just reconnect.
So what do you
And
do
then when
then?
they ask, I hear that you're doing the oils. And I'm saying, yeah, I'm doing the oils. Would you like to come for one of my workshops? Would you be interested in finding out? Sometimes they say
But
yes.
don't they think
Sometimes
that
they
you're
go
calling
quiet.
them? But don't they think they're just calling for that?
No, I just like WhatsApp. Or we said, let's meet. Like another friend of mine, I said, hey, let's meet, let's go out for dinner. And then we went out for dinner and she asked what we were doing, what
Yeah.
was the business I was doing. And then I told her, she said, hey, my son has sinuses, know how, any oils to
Yeah.
help. And then we started sharing about
Somehow,
oils.
yeah, it'll
so
open up.
let them ask you, because you're already sharing on Facebook, people know. Right, but the thing is, reconnect with your old friends, with people on Facebook, comment on their posts, just reconnect with people, and then I think it's that connection first that gets you
Yes.
to the next step, and then you'll know what to do after that, right? Very nice your hair.
Myra.
Okay,
Myra.
so number 3 would be they don't market enough or give enough lead time before a class.
Okay, so what this means is that when you do have a workshop that's coming up and you're marketing it on Facebook, or if we're telling some people to come, okay, you should at least prep them 2 weeks in advance, because people usually have their weekends fully booked way in advance, you know, so you can't just tell them 2 days before or a day before. It doesn't work that way. You should give them enough time. I think 2 weeks, we've agreed
Yes,
that 2 weeks
2 weeks
is a good time to tell them that. And of course, you need to follow up. Okay, few
So
days
don't give
before.
all the information out in the
Yes.
first SMS or your first call. Tell them you send details later. So you invite and say, you know, I'm having a workshop next week. Maybe you can give them the time if you want. But don't give like where and you know what was going to really
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
So you can give the information in your next contact point. So you get an opportunity to actually contact them again.
Yes.
And say, okay, this is the address and
Like for example, like when I had my first one, it was like, you know, hey, you guys want to come over and listen to these things about it's about oils and toxin free life. And then they said, okay, when? So then I said, okay, I'll let you know about the date. And then again, I messaged them. I said, okay, you guys can make it on this day. Shall we have a potluck? I digressed again from the oils, okay? So it's like, shall we have a potluck? So later on, all the conversation is about the potluck. Okay, and then again, the few days, okay, you guys, so we get distracted by the whole potluck thing, but I already mentioned that it was
It's
an
an oil
oil
stuff.
thing, you know what I mean? So when they come, it's really, their heads are thinking, okay, it's a great get together and everything, and then they're going to learn about something. So you have to be, and you know, we're always here to, you can ask us how to do it. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So like let's say if you do have an invite, right? Maybe send it out in that second that's that week of the workshop. So
Yeah,
you
and
can,
also just to give the address and stuff.
just to give the address.
Yeah,
and
it shouldn't be too, like, say too much about the oils and all that.
yeah, no, nothing
Yeah,
about the oils
yeah.
actually. Okay, so the next number 4 would be they don't have a system of following up with people who came for the workshop or bought a kit. I mean, come on, there's a lot of you know this business is a follow-up business. So Sarah Harnisch has a fantastic follow-up sheet here, which I don't know if she has it online. I'll go and look and then I'll send it to our group chat. If not, I'll print it out and if any of you have the GamePlan, print out for your people, for your team, your team, people in your team, because it's really good. You have the name of the person and then all the things you should be doing in your first follow-up, second follow-up and third follow-up. It really keeps you organized. I mean, I need this because sometimes I forget
Yeah.
what I did with which follow-up.
Follow-up is so important. So
Very,
if you
very
haven't
important.
got into the habit of doing that, you should do it now for the ones that you've already signed up. And if you
Yes.
haven't done it for a month or 2 months or whatever, it's something that you actually have to do for quite a long time.
Yes, and it's if you get the system now, especially if you're new, there will be nothing. It will just like second nature. Second nature for you. Okay, number 5 would be they don't treat the business as a business. They vision cast, they read leadership books and go to events, but they never get out there and actually teach. And I know some of you are introverts or they struggle with this
Yeah.
this workshop thing. So Sarah has fantastic idea. What she does is she has CDs and DVDs that you can burn and send out to people. It's for free. So go and buy a pack stack of CDs. You can paste a sticker on it to explain what it is, like a 101 class, and send it out to people. Like you can have like 2 send-outs or 5 CDs in a week, or in a month 10 CDs.
Yeah.
So you don't want to overdo it. So you know it's tough for you to follow up, because sending out CDs you need to follow up too, right?
Alternatively,
So much
you could send them a
information.
link.
Yeah, but you know, people like to receive things. When you actually receive
Yeah, then they'll put
something,
it in.
they feel that you put in that effort and you sent me this information with all these details.
Yeah.
They might take that effort to go and watch it.
Alternatively, because a lot of people don't have CD players now on their laptops because they don't come with it.
Oh, they don't ah? Then how will they watch
They
it?
watch a DVD player.
No, what about in the laptops also don't have?
Not all, no. Yeah. But anyway, no, actually most of them must have. I don't know, mine doesn't. Okay, so what you can do is do the DVD thing and
Or send them a link, like
yeah.
a video. Sarah Harnisch also has that video.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, can.
Okay,
you
you
can
must
that.
but you must always
You
try
must
and
find a way to share
Yeah.
the workshop, the class. You must share the class with your people. So you can either have them there with you, or you share the DVD and the CDs. They sell the CDs at LSP. If you want to, I think it's $6.50 for one
Oh, okay.
for one CD.
And also we can share it, we can buy it and burn it.
Burn it, yeah. So step out of your comfort zone. In other words, do something a bit different from what you've already been doing. Take a different action, and then
Yeah, because
things
some
will
of you
change.
really, some of us really can't talk. No, I think I meant some of you. So some of you, really can't talk, and you guys are not convincing enough through talking, because it's just not your thing. So you should find other means and ways.
Yeah, and so
right?
much of she's got given that those resources, and I will direct you all to where you can find all
Yeah.
her resources. She's very generous that way. So point number 6 would be they get distracted. So
Like
this
you guys get distracted.
Yep. So we all get distracted. I get distracted too. So distractions will kill your business. Wake up every day with a list of 3 business goals, okay? And attack them. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Choose 3 business goals that you think you can achieve in that day.
What
Okay?
is an
For
example of a business goal?
Like for me would be maybe a follow-up with someone who had bought a kit, calling someone to invite them for a workshop, or watching a video that I've earmarked, for about the business. So that would be like 3 business goals for me. What would be your 3
Okay,
business
mine
goals?
would be like to perhaps talk to someone I haven't spoken to. Follow up also, like that follow up is important. So someone that I meant to follow up about the business who's already a customer. And the other one is to watch. I always watch business video in the morning.
Yep. So then another distraction would be learn to say no gently. Gently say no to things that rob you of your time. Now, I am very bad at my time management. That's one thing I'm trying to work on. And I think knowing how to use our time, because we've got that 12 hours, right? Or 24 hours when include your sleeping. And so we've got to really know how to use our time. So when it's something that's not going to be productive, say no
Even
nicely
some
and
people,
gently. Or people, yeah.
like because they say some friends are the thieves of time. Like Shobha robbed me of my teenagehood.
Okay, commit time to your business every day, okay? Even if it's an hour. Don't pour into things that don't grow your business. So whatever you're doing, be careful what you're doing. Sometimes you might be busy, but is that busyness helping grow your business? So be conscious, be aware of what you're doing especially when you're talking about doing the business, because there are many things that take you away from actually growing the business.
Yeah, like for example, like
What are the
some of the
distractions,
distractions
yeah?
are like making a store instead of raising a leader.
Yes.
So for example, you're so caught up with making maybe selling
Selling.
blends or selling kits, or doing stuff like that you forget that your leaders also need to grow, and you need to train them, because they are the ones that really primarily will help you grow.
Yes.
Or even raising leaders, and also growing leaders, right?
Yes, that's right. You grow leaders, and that's a very important
Making
thing
leaders,
to do.
yeah,
Not just selling kits and
Yes.
selling the products, like attending a ton of leadership classes, training, but never actually holding a class. Now that is something that is a distraction.
Yeah, so a lot of you guys, right,
That's
will go
being
from-
busy, really busy, but actually
Yeah.
it's not growing your business.
It's not. So you must understand that this is a time sensitive business. The time sensitive in every sense, because in follow-ups, all this is time sensitive. You cannot take too long to follow up. You cannot take too long to have a class.
Yes.
You cannot take too long to so it's all
And so class means those CDs
Yes,
and those videos too. So
everything,
don't be
just
turned off if you're. I know some of you
when
struggle
they hear
with the
class,
workshops. Yeah.
So if you don't have a workshop, it's fine. Everything is fine. But you know what? Don't waste time going. At some point, you are ready. You
you will
so
be ready. You
you
just
are
gotta
ready,
jump
yeah.
into it.
You gotta jump into it, because if you don't start, right, you will not start, and you can't. If you don't start, right, you will never be able to do it.
Yeah.
So it's only when you do your first one will you be able to learn and improve yourself, and then decide if really it's something you can improve on. And yeah.
So going for an aromatherapy certification, distraction, guys. That's a distraction. Okay. This
Yeah.
is not the first time I've seen this. People have said, even our upline Audrey says, don't do it. It's
I
gonna
was
distract
actually
you. We've
tempted to
actually
go.
we're thinking of doing.
Yeah,
going
but then
it,
the thing
going
is, the
for it.
reason why it's a distraction is because there are many different people say different
Yes,
things,
and then
there
you'll
are
be
different
confused.
and different methods as
Yeah.
well. So the French and the English do it differently. They say
And it's
different-
conflicting.
Yeah, it's conflicting, and then you'll be confused, and it's okay to be confused, but then it's unnecessary.
But it takes you away from the
Yeah,
business.
it takes
right?
you away from the business, and it's unnecessary.
Yeah. The next one is scrolling on Facebook.
Not something I do.
Oh, yeah. When I go in there to try to watch a video, then I end up, hey, what this person did? So that's really bad, right? Self-control. Don't scroll on Facebook unless you're really watching a really good video on our diamond page or something that is training you and teaching you and giving you ideas. Now, doing cross-line classes but never growing your own legs. I mean, it's great to go and support other people, but you got to be aware that you need to grow your legs too
Yeah.
and do your classes. Okay.
It's important.
Yeah. So next one would be make a list of what you need to do to get to the next rank, and then do it and nothing else. So what would that look like, Kapita?
Okay, so for example, to get to the next rank, you will need to hit a certain OGV. That's how you start, right? So you compare where you are now to where you want to be, how many points you have left, and then you look at what you have to do, how many kids do you have to sell, who do I have to talk to, how many follow-ups do I have to make so that these people constantly buy. Maybe I need to talk to someone to get on ER because they've been buying, or maybe they need it, stuff like that. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm just smiling at myself.
Yeah, so basically those kind of things. And then also how many classes you need to do, how many workshops you need to do a
Yes.
workshop.
Yes.
That's very important,
And
because
write that down.
Yeah.
As your goals.
those are goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is, only when you do stuff like that will you be able to move. The whole thing about this is that you have to do something every day and you have to move.
Yes.
You cannot be stagnant. If you're stagnant, you will not move.
So what she says is identify your weakness and follow the plan to avoid those pitfalls. So she's given you like a whole list of why you're stagnant and why you're not growing. So just go through that again, look at it, and look at your business and where your weaknesses are, and then work on that area. And I'm sure you'll start growing when you do that, guys.
That's it. Chapter 4
Done.
done in under 15 minutes.
Not really, actually, we exceeded 15 minutes.
Really?
But okay, it's 16 minutes now. Okay, play your song
Okay,
quickly,
okay,
please, because we're
it's
running
not
out of time. Thanks, guys, for sitting through. We hope you've learned something from this video, and we'll see you next week. We love you.
Mwah. Bisous. Bisous. One life. Live it up.